What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing an update on BABA stock.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on.
And in today's video, first of all, I will show you where we are on a price chart and how we get there. Then I will continue with the fundamental news for the general sentiment of the market and for BABA in particular. And at the end of this video, I will share my thoughts and my technical analysis. And I will show you what should we expect next. So let's start with the price chart. I made my previous video somewhere at this point and I've told you that we had this major movement to the downside, and if I switch to daily time frame, you can see that we had a decent candle right here. It was a hammer candle, and because of this we had this movement to the upside that filled this gap from the range of about $69.57 all the way down to $64.08. And because of this consolidation phase, I've told you that we might retest this lower end of this price action. And right now we didn't hit this range, but we found decent support at the range of roughly $63.13. And definitely this price action might be quite interesting from the technical standpoint, and I will show you in a minute what type of pattern do I see. But right now let's continue with the fundamental news. And definitely the most important news right now was made yesterday on November the 2nd, and on Yahoo Finance we have for this article, and it's titled Fed hikes interest rates 75 basis points again. Powell says very premature to talk about pause. And let me quote you some details. The US Federal Reserve raised interest rates Wednesday by 75 basis points for the fourth straight meeting, while hinting at a potential slower pace in the future. And then Fed Chair Jerome Powell reiterated the central bank's commitment to raise rates further in an attempt to tame multi-decade highs in inflation. In determining the pace of future increases in the target range, the committee will take into account the cumulative tightening of monetary policy, the lags with which monetary policy affects economic activity and inflation and economic financial developments, the policy statement said. No surprise here, advisor capital management partner Joanne Finney told Yahoo Finance Live about the policy decision. Growth is moderating, and I think that might suggest to the market that the end might be in sight for rate increases. And I have to say that I covered it in my previous video. Probably we might see the decrease in this interest rate hike in mid-December. On December 14 we will see the next results of the meeting. And definitely, if it happens, we might see a medium-term rally for the high-tech stocks. On top of that, I've told you that in my yesterday's video that JP Morgan is anticipating that the 0.5 interest rate hike might be in December, but next hike might be even lower to 0.25 percentage points. And if it happens, we are about to see the major rally for the tech stocks. And definitely this increase of 75 basis points was 100% expectable, but nonetheless we still have a lot of bearish pressure on the market, and as you can see on this heat map, we don't have basically any industry that wasn't affected by this decision. And let me show you some news directly related to Alibaba. We are still on Yahoo Finance, and this article was published just several hours ago, and it's titled Alibaba Cloud launches a model scope platform and new solutions to lower the threshold for materializing business innovation. And let me quote you this. Hundreds of AI models are made accessible on a brand new open source platform. Key serverless solutions launched to enable better product deployment and development. And let me quote you even further. Alibaba Group started its annual Aspera conference today by announcing the launch of Model Scope, an open-source model-as-a-service platform that comes with hundreds of AI models, including large pre-trained models for global developers and researchers. During its flagship conference, the global leading cloud provider also introduced a range of serverless database products and upgraded its integrated data analytics and intelligent computing platform to help customers further achieve business innovation through cloud technologies. And definitely, I've told you multiple times that their cloud service, I mean Alibaba's cloud service, might be the next big thing for Alibaba in general. Because right now, if we compare this cloud service with, for example, Amazon cloud service, I have to say that Amazon is unprofitable without their AWS service. And let me show you this. In Q3 2022, Amazon would have posted an operating loss of almost $2.9 billion without AWS's contribution to the overall operating income of $2.5 billion. This means this part of their business alone contributes more than $5.4 billion of profit to the entire stake. And this means, in my opinion, cloud services are the most promising services for this type of companies. And that's why I think Alibaba might benefit a lot from this decision and from this particular news. So, and let's continue with the technical analysis. But before we dive deep right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So guys, first of all, let me switch to hourly time frame and let me show you the latest movement in details. Right here, we can clearly see that probably we have this type of formation. It is a triangle, symmetrical triangle. And I have to say that probably it might be something like this. And these type of formations usually occur in the fourth wave. And if we will take a look on a bigger picture, we can see that from this top, from the top of the B point, if my assumption is correct, we have to have 5-wave structure to complete the entire B wave and to make the next leg to the upside. And definitely, every motive wave should have a shape of 5-wave structure. And because of this, and with the assumption that this might be the 4th wave, we can clearly see this breakdown. From this top in the 5th wave, we might have this is our 1st wave, 2nd, this entire movement is the 3rd one, 4th retracement, and we are about to see the next leg to the downside that will complete the entire 5th wave. Let me show you right here. That probably might complete this entire 5th wave. That will complete the entire C wave. And definitely this somewhere here we might see the trend reversal, major trend reversal for this asset. And I have to say that if we will put aside all of the political risks that are on the table right now, we clearly see that this asset is very undervalued. And at the end of November and the beginning of December, we'll see the results of PCAOB audit. And if the results will be positive, definitely it will push the price of Alibaba to the new highs. And definitely this movement to the downside might be the latest movement and the latest opportunity to enter your at least medium-term position with this asset. And you might wonder what might be the price target for this lower point. If we will take a look, if I switch, for example, to see more properly, if I invert the scale, we can see that this 5-wave structure should land somewhere higher, and the latest wave definitely we might have an extension in the 5th wave. And to project the price target, I have to pull the Fibonacci extension tool from this bottom to this top and to the bottom of the retracement. And the most common ratio in between 3rd wave and 5th wave is 0.786, and it is the price point of $52.37. And definitely this range might be the pivotal point and the lowest point for this asset. And from this range we might see only movements to the upside. That's why I think you can accumulate your position even medium and for the short-term perspective from this range, and you might wait the bounce to the upside. So I think from the technical standpoint that's it for now. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell, and see you guys and girls next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gone live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad.